So is this the end? So I haven't really been filled in too much on what's exactly is going on right now. So the darkness, it's obviously been here for a while. And the Nether, I don't think I've showed on camera, but it's also been here for quite a long while. And they've been spreading across the shopping district for pretty much the entire season. And I did see there's some signs over here. I haven't read these ones yet. With the spirits of light and dark being released into the overworld and colliding together, I, the Netherlord, the very culmination of void and fire combined, have been reborn after what Entity 303 did to me. I'll spread my people's infection around this server along with the darkness in memory of Harl, and destroy this place you and your fruit tyrant friend created together over these last 5 months. And don't try to stop me, no mortal could defeat a god like I, no matter how strong their weapons and armor may be. Only gods can defeat gods. And with Chicken being held powerless by the two spreading infections, Gregory Weakgun retired after being used by the VRPU, Harl dead thanks to what you've done, and Hamburger, and the Kiwi Peels lost. Kiwi Peels I don't think I've ever brought up on camera, but they were a thing that Kiwi was like giving out this armor set to different people, and whoever had all of them became a god. None of you hold the same power as I, the last god left in the Four Realms. Bow down to your new master Nemesis, and give in to your inevitable fate. Goodbye, the Netherlord. Oh. Klaatu! You little ratsu! And then there was one more thing, which I have heard about in the Nether. So it's said to be really deep in the Nether, so I don't know if I'm gonna have to go far away or not to find this. I'm assuming yes. Oh, Jesus Christ. So, I don't know if I actually have to go in, like, deep in the Nether, or if it's just, like, said to be deep in the Nether for, like, I don't know, just to make it sound cooler. I'm gonna go try to, like, go fairly deep into the Crimson Forests, because they might not be lying. It might be thousands of blocks away. So I haven't had any, like, actual luck, like, going deep in the Nether. So I am assuming that it's either really, really, really goddamn deep in the Nether, or it's not deep in the Nether, it's right here. So this is like, I don't know how long this has been here, but this is like a memorial of the original Netherlord, like when he first died. So the signs say, in memory of the Netherlord, our spirits of light and fire will never forget the times we had under the rule of our lord, and will equally never forget the day he was struck down by the other master. So if you know Season 1 well, which you probably don't if you're watching this video, that's pretty easy to puzzle together, honestly, with all of the stuff that we have. So Entity 303, aka the Voidwoken Master, he killed the Netherlord, and then he obviously somehow disappeared or died or something. Voidwoken wanted to bring him back, so they summoned Harl, but then they just used Harl to summon him again. He summoned his minions, but then Harl was freed. Harl was happy that we freed him, so he protected us from the Void when we were trying to get to Season 2. Killed him in the process. Void got angry because not only did we cheat death, but we also killed Harl. The Nether also then got angry because we killed Harl, so that we basically just killed Harl so that someone could try and bring back Entity 303 who killed Netherlord. So they both started spreading in the overworld, and he would avenge Harl. It sounds complicated, but hey. Just look at that! Now, I'll get back to the Netherlord in a little bit, but I do just want to use a bit of this episode to kind of apologize, honestly, for the mess that this season has been. We all started off this season and started making content once again after Terrafuse, but honestly, after everyone's episode 1s, it just straight up went downhill. The main reasons for this being the Farlanders and Swimble. There was a massive period, like 2-month period, where I never played on this server. And this whole place was nothing. It was, look, the towers, they weren't here. The big sword portal, this wasn't here. NZN's castle, that wasn't there. And the only things that are still here from the very start are my cabin and Delusion's house. But honestly, after the ban of Swimple, I was really discouraged to play. I knew that what Swimple did was really wrong, but at the same time, it felt weird playing on my own after grinding for all of this stuff with him. And I also got really discouraged to make any content whatsoever after my entire original episode 3 was completely corrupted. So community-wise, this season's been kinda crap. And I really want to apologize for not uploading as much. I've had the worst upload schedule of all time. Like, I'm not even joking here. Episode 5 was recorded at least a month before it was actually released. And I did nothing for that whole month. I have been the laziest little bastard this season. And I'm hoping that when season 3 comes in like a week, maybe like 2 weeks actually, it's gonna be a lot better. Because honestly, there's been different problems for pretty much everyone. And I find it pretty funny how the most consistent uploader this season has been Klatsu, who's only been here for half the time that I've been here. So when season 3 comes, I'm definitely going to try to be a better content creator. I'm going to try and put more effort into my videos. I'm going to try and put more effort into actually being asked to edit anything. I'm going to try and put more effort into actually being a good member of this community, because honestly, for the majority of this season, I haven't been. And on the topic of pretty much missing out on everything this season, I thought I'd go over everything that has been missed this season for you guys. Or at least everything that I think is pretty cool. So the first place I want to go is Hogwarts. Hogwarts has been Kiwi's base this season, and honestly, I hate myself for not seeing the progression that he's made on this, because it's absolutely incredible. This is literally Hermitcraft level. The only criticism that I'd give is I think that the stone bricks get a little plain after a while, but honestly, switch that up a little and this would definitely be Hermitcraft level. And honestly, that amazes me. The inside obviously isn't done, but from what he has done, I think this is really cool. Like, especially this. This looks sick. Anyway, on to what I think I've kinda missed out on this whole season. I think this is the portal. It is! The Fuse faction. I have shown this in a past video, but I still love this place to this day. Look at this, we got the gym, we got the Duke banners, we got... what else we got? Where's the war room? Here's the war room. Who moved me inside of... This place is pretty incredible, honestly. Look, we got these golden apples, we got totems, we got pretty much everything here. And I wish that I'd done more with this, honestly, because it's a really cool place. Next up on the list is right here, Klatsu. Klatsu's base this season has definitely been one of my favorites, probably over my own. We got the giant melon man here, and then over here we got what I like to call Melon City. I honestly can't remember if I've showed this on camera before or not, but honestly, this place uses the strangest of blocks, and honestly, I'm all for it. Like, the use of melons and pumpkins here are something that I've never ever seen before, and I mean, I'm not complaining. It looks a little unrealistic, obviously, but it still looks appealing. Like, it's not like... Obviously, you wouldn't see something like this in real life with the, you know, stripy green walls and then the completely blood red pillars around it, but it still just looks nice, and it goes for this as well. And obviously the pumpkins here as well. But I still really like this. Now onto something that I don't think I've ever shown on camera. In fact, I'm 100% sure I haven't ever shown. There it is, Fungi Town. Fungi Town is this little city where I put my head here, but honestly I haven't really done anything for this place at all. It was more Kaz, Sol, and Klaatu. This place is definitely up there with one of my... This is one of my favorite places on the entire server. Just all of the mushrooms, like Sol's little cafe, Kaz's giant tower thing, and even the little frog. I love this little frog. This whole place is just so nice, and then the mushrooms add so much. It's like its own tiny little fantasy kingdom. Klaatu built that. And then the last place I want to show, it all kind of ties back to the Nether. Just opposite the end portals. Right here. This place looks really mysterious at night, and I'm all for it, honestly. This is Nathan's lab. Probably one of my favorite places on the server, especially for the redstone. That door is clean. If I come through here, we have tiny little versions of the 4 realms, but honestly I kind of wanted to do something here oh, Jesus. This entire episode I've wanted to do something here. I've wanted to do some experiments, like a lab is built for. And is something already there? The hell? So what I was gonna do was use this room to try to mix the Nether and darkness together again. Because I didn't know what was gonna happen if I did that. Like, if the Netherlord's already in this other different place, what would happen if I did this already? Would it, like, tear him in half or something? Would that be a good thing, or would he, like, duplicate? But I think they already did this, and it looks like it just caused an explosion. And because of that, I don't really want to try that. Especially when there's already a giant explosion patch. We're back staring at this godforsaken chicken in the night sky. And this guy. And I don't know how to stop him. I mean... I've always known there has been a way. Maybe not a way to stop him, but a way to stop him from getting us. Not a way to completely get rid of the darkness or the Nether, and completely cure Chicken, and completely get rid of him. But there has been a way since the very start. So I know there is a way out for us. Only problem is I don't know if the entire server should actually know. I mean, only other person online right now is Nathan, and actually now that I think about it, he, out of everyone, I don't really think I've ever said anything about this, but he's got the lab, he's been studying the darkness the most. Maybe he is our best bet, besides maybe like Kiwi, but yeah, I mean Nathan's online, right? I might as well go to him.
Hi.
So there's this thing, right? I feel like because you've been doing all the stuff at the lab, you're probably my best bet on, like, trying to... So,
it's just
do you remember what was here?
Building? Someone's
Obviously, idiot, but do you actually remember what was here, or...?
No.
Okay.
What was here again? What?
This was Swemple's base.
Oh yeah. Damn, bat. You caused coronavirus.
Obviously, it's
Die.
a bit... what's the word? Worn down.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, creeper.
Just a bit. Everything caving in, you know. Cobwebs everywhere.
Yeah.
Mobs spawning absolutely everywhere as well. This place has been abandoned for years now.
A question.
and-
Where's all the
What?
dogs? There was like 30 dogs here.
Time happened, that's what. Anyway,
Aw.
so no one's been down here for a good 3 months. So it's obviously
Well,
going to
obviously,
be
'cause
a
it's been
bit
covered
worn
up.
down. But we've had this since the start of the season.
Okay.
And there's something down here
Weird.
which we made, or at least tried to make right before Swamp was banned. I am gonna play this little part if I can find it. This was from my original episode 3 where all of the other footage corrupted.
I'll explain what happened. So basically, I was down looking for more netherite, and I died in lava. Now, luckily, Swemple and I have been working on something, so it will hopefully... So, off camera, I will go down there and get the new stuff. And get some new stuff, some spare stuff that we left down there. I won't specify anything else about our project. And I will also not be going there on camera, so you guys cannot find out where it is.
So
Good
this
point.
armor stand right here, this is exactly where I got the spare netherite set that I had from. And then here,
Ooh.
I think there were some tools.
Okay.
And right here is a little journal that Swemple kept. Do you want to read it, or should I read it out?
I'm bad at reading, you do it.
Okay. So, day 1, Farlanders are up to something. I just know it. Ever since they joined, they've been trying to destroy everything and make war. I'm not very smart, so I got Josh to help me try to figure out what they're up to. We made this little research room. We're going to do research in here and get as many good items as possible. We already have a set of spare armor which I'm giving to Josh, which he can take now if he wants. But it's not enchanted yet, so I don't know how he would. We found something really, really bad. We were looking for the Farlander base again and we found a stronghold. We wouldn't go to the end because we wanted to fight the dragon with everyone else, but when we saw the Ender Eyes in the portal, me and Josh both had a vision. We both saw black, or just a very dark purple, and then blue, torn up pieces of blue. And then we realized it was Harl. We saved him last season, but then he died? I was confused, and so was Josh. And when the vision ended, we ended up back in this research/resource room. We were both confused, but thought we should prepare for if anything happened. We never know. Hal could still be alive, and that was a warning of something that might happen, that might kill him. We should start looking into that. Day 4. We abandoned maxing resources and researching Farlanders. Studying the Void will be hard without access to the end, but we have to try. You never know when something could happen which kills Hal and us. Day 5. Nothing to report. 6. Nothing to report. Day 7 all the way to 18, nothing to report. Day 19, we found something really, really bad. We found a mysterious black block, and when we saw it again later there was more black blocks around it, like it was spreading. We got rid of it as quick as possible. Day 23, I found out how to make 2 machines, a Void Container and a Void Traveler. They're actually quite easy to make. I'll start working on them. Set 27. A few days later I finished the Void Traveler. The Void Container was supposed to make the black blocks float so they can't spread to any nearby places, but it didn't work. I know how to fix it though. I can't test the Void Traveler because everyone will notice. They'll just be able to feel it. I can fix the container though. Day 28. I nearly fixed it. I need one more day. Day 29. Swemple is banned. This is Joshy. I don't know how to fix this machine, which is a shame. I'll try to protect the server from the darkness, but there's not much I can do without these machines. I'm not saying it was a bad idea to kick Swemple. He did go rogue. But it does mean we're in more danger. Swemple said that the Void Traveler is one use and not portable. It will send us to a completely different dimension, another realm. Darkness hopefully can't get us there. I can help... No, I can't help with stopping the darkness, and I still won't reveal this room, but if the worst comes to the worst, I can show people the Void Traveler, and we can all escape. I will now leave this diary in this abandoned room, and until we need to use the Void Traveler, this room doesn't exist. I will not write in this book again. So in a nutshell, this doesn't actually work. So he obviously wrote instructions on how to actually use it. How to activate teleporter, flip lever, press the buttons on the right. So blah blah blah.
Ding.
Okay, it did ding. I didn't hear it. So now I can use this. So if I did actually try to use this. I'm gonna set it to single person, but I did try to use this. Every time, just nothing happens. Can you let me out? So, so this doesn't do anything, which is honestly a shame, because, like, I was hoping that it was gonna work, so we could get out of here, because there was an option to literally teleport the entire server. But I thought, what if we went to your lab, and I don't know how long it would take, but if we went to your lab and we tried to fix it up a bit.
I think I could possibly do that.
Nice. I'll start getting the parts. So, it's been, what, a couple weeks now? We've completely dismantled this pretty much, except for this lever, which we don't need. So, that's pretty much broken now. And I'm gonna leave this broken so that it's kind of like its own little door. And people can come and see this if they do come online before this place is over. So this is kind of caved in, but you can see through there now. So I'm leaving that there too. People should know the truth. So that people can know the reasoning behind whether it either kills everyone or teleports everyone to a completely different realm. Only problem is we know pretty much nothing about this realm yet. For all we know, we might be sent to like a modded server.
Does everything work?
You tell me.
Seems to. There's one. Oh my god! Talking blue penguin! It's been like...
I have returned.
3 months.
So,
no.
How's it? It's been 1 month.
That too.
Are your clothes alright? Wait, have you finished it?
I haven't had time to change it. Yeah, I think I finished it. What do you think?
This actually looks pretty sick. So our plan for this was to obviously connect it to this, because obviously his lab, it has parts of all of the different realms. So it will hopefully, we haven't tested it yet, because obviously it will, if it goes wrong then we all die.
Yeah.
So hopefully it'll teleport everyone / everything. Hopefully not everything, because that means bringing the Netherlord as well.
Go over to the other control panel and we'll test it.
Okay, do you remember what to do? So flick the lever twice.
Yeah. Press
these 2 buttons and then press that. Tell me when you hear the ding.
Okay.
Go.
This is my machine. How do you know so much?
Because I made this part.
Oh yeah, you gave me the blueprint, right, didn't you?
Idiot.
Right. Oh yeah, right, fair enough. Okay.
Tell me when it dings.
Oh look. Okay.
I'm anxious.
It dinged.
Oh, I'm scared.
Dinged.
I know.
It dinged.
Alright, I know. See you on the other side. Oh.